Should probably be concerned that I'm somehow missing something, but I guess this is how it is. So, no plans, no ideas, no grand strategy, just spur of the moment decision, like most things, really. You know, despite me wanting to be more like strategic in life, or being the kind of person who thinks things through or makes the rational decision, I realize I'm a lot more impulsive than I'd like to be with my choices. Acting on feelings, I suppose, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, it's just who I am, I guess. It does make me pretty emotionally sensitive to certain things. It's not always a good thing to have empathy. Sometimes I think it's better to feel a little less. But that's enough on that point. It's been a while since I've touched this, so I guess I could go back to where I was last standing, or I might just drop the stream early. I wasn't actually sure what I wanted to do right now, and to be honest, I just need a space where I can just breathe. Also got one of these little things. That's the Shimeji browser extension. I guess I can click and pick her up and point her down. So yeah, that's cute, I guess. That's Monica from Doki Doki Literature Club. Never played it myself, but I have seen people play it. And I'm not typically a fan of horror, although there are a couple horror games. Like my absolute favorite visual novel, and like the story, like I said, like all other like narrative story or branching stories on, was definitely Slay the Princess. I am just astounded by how many princesses there are, how much choice exists, how many like decisions you can make. I really, really like it. An unpopular opinion, but my third favorite princess would be the Den. I won't say what happens, because that would be a spoiler, and I don't think the title really gives it away either, but yeah. Looking forward to Scarlet Hollow. Horror. Where was I? Tangential on everything. Why is Monica off screen again? So, there are some books that some people want me to really read. Religious stuff. I'm not sure what I believe on that topic. I mean, I used to be... I mean, I feel like since I'm already on the topic, I should talk about it. It's not really a secret, but part of me thinks I should still keep a lid on certain things. Which is ironic, since I'm someone who doesn't really trust other people, and then once that initial barrier is passed, I start talking about too much about myself. And that's something I feel like I need to hide. A bit better, at least. The social experience, or social game of interacting with others. You know, it occurred to me, it would be funny or interesting if I took a personality test. Something like that. I'd prefer to make its own video, or then again, I could just do the personality test right now and then... But no, I'd probably want to put in a little bit of effort on that. Probably won't happen. Where was I? Alright, now for me left Malty, because Malty was passing out over now for me having the strength of a dull pebble. And no one is home. And looking at like the very devil, that line's intentional. Oh, there goes Monica. Just needs more space. A bit more I'm not sure if I want to be quick on. Not sure if we'll go into this kind of thing, but I'll need to actually process it in my head. Rewriting it should help me process it. Alright, I was supposed to make a decision on how to move forward with this. That's like 3 pages worthwhile. Oh, that's quite a bit. And times like these make me absolutely crave spring rolls. I mean, these vegetable spring rolls we have, and like I don't know how vegetables end up being this tasty, but there's this plum sauce that comes in the box as well, and then like eating it is just, oh wait, sorry, I'm just confused on why this stream it's telling me in OBS that there's 1 views here. Wait a moment. What the? Oh, I have to... Let me access the live chat. Sorry, I have to log in. And I don't know my password. 1 sec. If you're like me, you make crazy passwords for everything that is important to you. You don't reuse the same, like, what is it, below 10 digits? That just sounds dumb to me. But the problem with that is that, well, you get crazy passwords that no one can guess. It doesn't mean anything when you yourself can't remember them. So, that's kind of me, just being me. Again. Luckily, I do have a way to remember most of the time. I'd be screwed if I forgot. Beep! Let me see. Oh shoot, there's a concurrent error. Oh no. 1 sec. Sorry, I just gotta log in. Pardon me one. Start logging in. Where am I doing? Okay, let's see. Alright, I'm inside. I can see the... Oh, it's Virtua Bash. Hello. You're incredibly good at weaving in character dialogue and visually conveying the character staging and blocking. I don't know if I really agree with that. I'm just... there's a lot of other people who do a lot better, like, writing, like, things better than me. And even if, like, the story itself isn't very interesting, just being able to, like, follow along and exist in, like, what people are writing about, that's something that I, like, quite envy. And there's, like, a lot of stories I really do and do enjoy reading. Like, what's a couple that I can actually like show you? Fanfiction.net. Darth Vader Hero of Naboo. There's this good like time travel fanfic of like Darth Vader going back in time to like episode 1 of Star Wars. I'm not actually someone who watched the Star Wars movies aside from like the more modern ones. And yes, I do regret watching episode 9. That was like the one movie in which I actually felt like sleeping in a theater. But this is actually a really good, like, has a good mix of action, comedy, seriousness. It's a pretty good story, but just like, I don't. You are your own author. What can I say about that? Here, where is it? I guess you're right. Still feel like I need to like rely a bit on like AI to polish my language down. But, let's see. It's been a while since I actually got like a review on this, but considering it's been like a long time since I last updated anything, it makes sense. No, not supposed to get, like... I wonder, since we're, like... I mean, I'm not really, like, a creator. You're a lot more diligent than me, Virtua Vash, with all your uploads and your description details. It honestly feels a lot very, like, professional. I'm someone who's just doing things on, like, the, like, spur of the moment. I don't want to be obsessed with like numbers, like favorites or follows or like subscribers, even though I just have one subscriber and, well, I mean, just. But like, honest, like a lot of times, like it feels like I don't know, like how else we're supposed to know if like what we're doing is like working or like whether people enjoy it, or maybe I should like not look at the numbers or focus on them. I'm not sure. Well, since you are here, hello, hi. My lack of social experience is coming back in again. I mean, I have like a lot of like TA experience from school, so I can like if you have like a math question, I'd be happy to help you with math. And if you have like a physics question, I can help you with physics 12, as long as it's not AP physics. Oh crap, I'm nerding out again, aren't I? Dang, I'm nervous. Maybe I'll feel a bit better if I write. So, regardless of like how long you choose to stay, whether you leave in the next second, minute, or hour, or whether I end in the next second, minute, or hour, thanks for popping up. It's nice having someone like keep an eye on me, even if I don't really feel like I've returned the favor as much as I feel like I should with regards to watching your content. Gotta focus. Not sure if it breaks the flow to have Naofi be this self-conscious. Then again, I did have this moment with small t, so maybe having Naofi be somewhat disappointed. The only question is how much he's going to be disappointed. Basically, highlighting comparison between him and her. Right? Because it's something you enjoy creating, always. When you are creating from a place of joy, others will sense your sincerity and want to join in, like I am doing now. Thanks. It's actually, I would have a difficult relationship with writing. Because, like, I feel like it's always been important for me to, like, make writing, like, something I want to do. And when like the pressure to make something like too well or too perfect comes like slamming on, it makes it something I try to avoid. Like basically the more pressure I put on myself, the more stressful I get and the less I want to do it. Even if I want to do it, it's that sounds kind of weird. The point is, ideally writing remains something fun. And isn't a job or isn't like something I'm forced to do, but remains as this like hobby I can just do. But yeah, I agree, like when it comes to creating something, it's important to like make sure you're happy. I feel like people would be able to tell if I was like faking my reactions. And I guess that leads to the question, like, am I like faking my current reaction? I don't think I am. I mean, I feel like some things are a bit like dilated or exaggerated a little. Or maybe that's just the nervousness kicking in. At least when I'm trying to record those gameplay audios, I'm trying to be just a natural. Like, something I always, like, disliked about, like, watching, like, YouTubers play, like, certain, like, visual novels. I don't like it when they're, like, forcing the reactions. Like, I need to talk over, like, the existing, like, voices, or I need to, like, be, like, exaggerating, like, oh, no, the princess is turning into a monster, or something like that. I don't like it when people fake the reactions. I just prefer when it's more unnatural, not trying to overpower what's already there. Maybe that's to do with people trying to like stand out a bit more, but I don't know. So, thanks for popping by. I guess I did go on for a bit of a tangent. Feels like I did something wrong. Alright. Enough of that. I gotta write. I need to make something that I can be happy with. Even that's just repeating the same lines on the paper. It's been so long since I actually watched the anime, I should watch it again. I actually bought season 1. It's crazy how much they cost though. Like, if I could do a recording on TV, that would be even, like, better, but instead I bought it on... Well, I watched it on... It was either watching it on Funimation back then, or Crunchyroll back then. But, yeah. I don't really watch anime these days. I have a cousin who technically does. I think he said Demon Slayer. I haven't watched Demon Slayer, although I know there's a Demon Slayer fighting game with very cool ultimate animation abilities. That's probably not the correct term. Anyways, I gotta focus. No more tangenting. My brain needs to start braining. Please get out of here, Monica. Where am I going? What's this? Let me see. This is probably going to be combined to some extent. I should... do I really want to go into that detail? Painstaking, grueling work. That presumes my dialogue that I can offer like any insightful commentary when playing over a visual novel. I mean, I wouldn't mind playing like a visual novel as like a recording or like a stream, but the ones I do is ones I already know. Actually, there is like an episode being released for Scarlet Hollow that I could do like a recording or stream on, because then my reaction would be genuine and I wouldn't be like reacting to things I already know that happened, but I don't think that's scheduled to come out until like a bit further in the year. But thank you. Interesting though, like visual novels, I feel like the way you write for a visual novel is probably very different from how you write like a novel. Yeah, maybe. There's ideas of things I could do, but ultimately it's about like choosing something I feel comfortable like doing and enjoying, not something that I feel like there's I don't need to be like an opportunist, but yeah. Okay, gotta focus. Stupid weapon. Probably won't be this exaggerated. Probably wants a point reaction. Still though, that reaction was probably written in the spur of the moment. I see, basically it boils down to 3 things. Naofumi goes fight, goes back to fight, Naofumi realizes his further competence, Naofumi returns, basically but all this is just self-reflection. Fifth moment to breathe before looking it down. then mutate her, that's him doing actually actions, and then I have his slots. No, I'll probably move this at the end. Just like later. Why? She said he wasn't feeling mine, he was frustrated, slots, other slots. Rush of heat on his face, it's an embarrassment. It's freezing him on purse, look away. Don't really need that. I need it? Okay. He's not really looking away from anything. Return to find Malty staring at him. Truth was obvious, he had no attack. Probably more subtle, like this. Certain competence. And leads into this rescue portion. Split view makes it easier to multi-stack. Oh, right, you can't see my pop-up. Sorry. Let me talk about this. Right, there's two interpretations. One where Alchemy goes back to Malty, and the other where Malty goes to him. Because I remember my original, very far back, original plan. And Alchemy was going to be running around covered in balloon monsters, and Malty was going to save him. Well, I mean, like, there's not really much to say other than just, like, stabbing all the balloons off or burning all of them off, but still. Let me see. Yeah, first-person dialogue, because originally this was going to be written in first-person from Malty's POV, way back when. Now it's in this weird third-person narration. I'm not even sure who's the POV character is, if there is one. But wait a minute. Or do I repurpose rescue to occur after this and just have it to... Wait, wasn't moving forward supposed to be them fighting together? Or is that going to be repurposing rescue? Let me figure out a bit more what I have here. It's really... She wouldn't say those exact words to his face. She is slightly more tactful than that. It's just a... Okay, it feels like a... I'm gonna have to start. Need to figure out what I have. There won't be a good opportunity for Malty to set Alchemy ablaze. Although I feel like I could move that to an intermediate chapter, but just, yeah, no, I can move that to later. Or I could move it now. More space though. Let me make a note for an intermediate chapter. So I'm thinking intermediate chapter opening could be them leaving off with them fighting, and Malty choosing to quickly resolve things by setting him on fire. So yeah, that could be a moment for highlight his defense, I guess. Why is my font size at 10? Oh no, wait, no, I see. You know, wait, I don't really want to change the default font size. What if I just zoom in my own computer a little bit more? That feels off. But that's probably a little better on the, it's probably a little better. Here, let me, do I have a way to move this? Oh, there we go. Ugh, that is, I don't know if I like this. Back to the backlog. Let me title this. Different reactions and me just putting different thoughts in there. I'm not having self-reflection from Monty now. Though, wait a minute. No. These personal thoughts from LT aren't actually something I... let me think about that. On the topic of AI art tools, visual novel. I don't think I have any plans to do like a visual novel with AI art. Though it would be very interesting, like, have thought about like using like ChatGPT art to like a couple things, like even like just streaming background or streaming opening, or a couple like different art elements I think would be interesting. Still, whenever I think about like AI art, I know there's I don't have any controversy myself against it because I use it for personal things, but it's just, I feel like I can already hear the criticism for using something like that. Like, I can already hear the criticism for using like AI in like my writing, and even though it's not like I tell ChatGPT what to do and it wrote my entire story for me, I can just already hear the words being spoken, and I react to that. To accompany all of your visit and amazing stories that all intertwine together on screen as you do your live stream. Well, I will if I go a bit further with this fanfic. Maybe I'll start using AI to start and at least getting a picture or an idea of what my characters look like for me, so I can at least like find like the way I think about like the characters in my head, it's different. I'm able to view them or see what they look like, and maybe that's part of like the whole like stereotyping, maybe because like once I see someone, I have like a different like idea of like how they're acting and such. But maybe it's not that, and maybe it's actually, you know, no, I should abandon the train of thought. But yeah, character art would be very interesting. I was about to think about music as well, but I'm not someone who actually like music. What was I gonna say about music? I used to make my own things on the piano. Like, if I ever feel gutsy enough, maybe I will upload one of like the kind of like piano songs I've written. But it's not, it's very like basic low level piano, because all I'm doing is repeating the same 4 chords on my left hand and just doing a very simple melody on my right hand. I don't do music composition anymore, but I did go for a bit of a phase in which I did write things that I did myself make, and I can 100% say are my own. And if on the topic of whether or not there are at least 1,000 voice memos, or maybe not 1,000, but maybe a couple hundred voice memos on my phone of me just humming along to random tunes that suddenly popped in my head, no comment. But yeah, it would be nice to get back into that. I feel like I should upload that song. Oh wait, what you do? No, I gotta write. I can't be distracted. I gotta write. Good thing. Where was I? Oh yeah. Not including Maltese in a reflection. No, not having that anymore. It's already not that. No, this is getting a bit more. Okay, so. Ultimately, though, I just need to make a choice. So either I end it with Multi coming up and saving him, or I have him return to Multi, which seems to be the likely part about it. More likely, I'd probably move this to moving forward. And this is the conversation he has when he returns to Multi. So I think Yeah, okay, no, it's linear enough that I can make it work. You know, but my head's all over the place. I remember the time I first got my very, very first review on my fanfic, and it's not that shouldn't be that important. What was the review even? And that it was for a chapter, I think, that might have been removed actually because it didn't fit what I wanted the story to be. I'd say it if you knew like more about the genre of Rising of the Shield Hero, but actually no, it's kind of a bit of spoilers now that I think about it. Yeah, this was a review comment on a chapter I did, which was basically Naofumi and Moriyasu having a mock duel in the future after a lot of events occurred. They're on better terms now, multi and melty spectating, I think, but they were those concepts, and I don't think I really see them having a mock duel again, considering there's going to be bad blood over certain events happening, which I will likely take forever to get to if I keep talking at this rate. Okay. I'm always someone who finds it more easier to play games than to talk. I wonder what that says about me. Anyways, let me... maybe she just needs some space. Please get out here, Monica. Let me figure out what I want right here. I don't like how zoomed in it is. Here. Can I change it to... that's better. I should need very bare bones and bland just steps. Let me think. Walk back to the balloons. Took a moment to reflect. Walk back to the balloons. Again, take balloons. More progress. Wait, found a bit more progress after repeating. No. Dying if he said he wasn't a little annoying. It's frustrated. Wait, doesn't know. Do I need an introspection now for me? Not here, no one's home, go away. Sorry, Monica. Shouldn't be perfectionist about my writing. I just need to get the bare bones skeleton here and I can... Let's actually, I guess this could be usable. right words. This is wordy. But I gets across what I want. Multi hasn't popped balloon surfaced still. Too wordy, too wordy, too wordy. Gotta be less critical. Part of me really wants to put my, like, writing... I did a very interesting short story for, like, a creative writing class. I kind of want to put that out there, but then again, that... I shouldn't... I don't want any risks to my personal identity. Anyways. Maybe he returns and Malty could pop the balloon that stuck to him. Oh, Monica. Kind of red colored. No, 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 no. People write a lot faster and better than me. I'm just someone who's... I'm just someone who's either learning how to write or... I'm not a writer, I'm not a writer. But thank you. Still though, maybe it would be good to get like some of my art references up. Then again, I don't really need any art references for both now for me and Multi, considering they're like the main character. Well, I mean, there's very like... I mean, it's the main character and the primary character and the primary antagonist, so I already know what they look like, but I guess it wouldn't hurt seeing what their versions would look like in this story, but yeah. I don't need that. Turn from taster. And from... Being paranoid, my alliteration on F and F will kick in. But I should, I'll ignore that. Your writing skills are those of daily training and rigorous practice. You essentially can run marathons right now without much effort. That in and of itself shows incredible diligence and resolve. Thank you. But I don't write as daily as I want to or should. Would like to, though, get to the point where I'm able to, like, do this every day, but well, for now, I'll just settle on the time I have now, before I have to clock out and get some sleep. Really should be waking up more early every day. Really drove home just now. Let's reorder that. A bit wordy, come to think, yeah, this is more introspection. Gonna look for some water on BRB. I just realized it'd take a minute to grab my water bottle and refill it. Should have prepared better. I mean, I have considered actually using like one of those, like, I wonder how effective, like, you know, you have like a water bottle and you could attach like one of those like scent things on the top that make it like taste like juice, because it's like tricking your mind because like taste is part scent. I'm not actually sure if those would work, but I always thought it'd be like interesting if I could like have water all the time and it tasted like grape juice. But then again, someone else told me that it might not be entirely healthy, the chemicals, so yeah, I should actually do my research on it, see if that's something I want to do. But yeah, anyways, focus. Happy but concerned multi because match seconds. Didn't feel like he was doing very much. I think I'm getting closer to something I can find them. Did I ever mention the color of the balloons? Yeah, over here. Don't think I'm emphasizing enough. I'll figure out a more professional way to word it. That's really messy. It's getting closer to acceptable. Once it's acceptable, I'll start alternating revisions. Should not be spending this much time on one part. Ran back to the balloons, ran back into the balloons. Which one's more appropriate? Into the balloons gives a better picture. Oh, let me put in my charger. A few minutes, he mentioned. Separate sentences or connected sentences? I like separate for me, though I could get very paranoid over grammar. Let's just sell over the fact that there's probably there's no correct option, I guess. Yeah. Thank you very much, Virtua, Vash, and you too. Like, have a good day or good evening or whatever time it is where you are. Thank you for the encouragement. I realize I struggle. I never know the right words to say when speaking to people, so I apologize for my socialness. But thank you. Oh, and happy holidays, and happy New Year, and Merry Christmas, Merry late Christmas, and all that. Really makes it more wordy, but sounds more human in terms of thought processes, I guess. Too wordy, fixed end revision. Just as he. I guess I can start alternating revisions. Let me see. Oh. I have too many prompts here. I need to start deleting my chats in ChatGPT. They just keep growing. What was a wonton versus dumplings? The cost of a 3D printer and its uses. Interactive desktop toys. Flipping spring roll tips. Yikes. Trusting Amazon reviews. Ad click virus risk. Okay, I gotta stop reading out those things. It's just a little funny. At least to me. Where would I have... there has to be... Oh, how do I find that chat? Where's the one that has my history for writing this document? I don't want to reprompt it. Or, although maybe I could copy-paste a paragraph. Oh, fanfic help. Is this it? Balloon focus, professional. Oh yeah, no, this looks like it. This looks like it, yeah, this looks right. Yeah, it looks right. Okay. Time to begin. Give me your 2 cents. I gotta look up the origin of that saying. Huh, actually come to think of it, since pennies aren't a thing anymore, does that mean... Oh wait. Never mind, never mind. And say... Now I'm in the zone writing when I can actually hear, like, it's easy for me to visualize and hear the characters' words. When I was younger... Let me think, where was it going? When I was younger, whenever I have like a thought in my idea for something like writing related, I just like, I need to remember it and I need to write it down as fast as possible. It's not as obsessive today about that, but like, I kind of get that way with like writing down ideas, recording like voice memos, and taking pictures of random nature stuff on the like just outside. Some of the pictures are nice, but most of them are just like... I have no idea how I could just like... Taking 7 pictures of the same thing just to get the best shot. It's not worth it. I like this language compared to what they're suggesting. Seconds, it didn't... do I refer to the shield as the capital or undercase? Because technically, I guess the shield is technically its own entity, but it feels weird to... Oh, why are there 2 Monicas running around? Sorry, wait, no, there's 3 Monicas. Please leave. Thank you. Let me see. Stupid shield. Stupid shield. Depends on how people are referring to it. Maybe underscore is preferred now. I like the language, I like the language. Don't sentence, but we'll see how it. Even. And I guess I can't complain with this line. I guess this is a bit more acceptable. I'm always paranoid on where I spell color. Was it UR or R? I guess R is more efficient, but my instinct is slightly more to UR. I don't know how to format, I don't know how to organize this. Let me follow the template. Same or breathe. I guess I feel a bit weak on this part, but I'll see what the next revision does. Still getting close to adding this to the dock. Here goes. Thanks for dropping by, Virtua Vash. It means a lot. Don't like italicizing. I keep italicizing for very... But it fits. I just don't italicize, but no, it makes sense. I should keep it. Oops, it's good. What's my formatting style for this? It always translates to a new character. Let me see. I am connecting words using this. Okay, I guess it works. Gotta figure out how I want to phrase this. Only real thing I need to really fix here is these two parts. I just don't like the language. Although that might be more nitpicking. I've got about half a paper here. Let's continue. Looking forward to some cheesy bread. And that will taste nice. Curious what, like, other people have as, like, their things they like putting on food that aren't, like, conventional. Because I really like avocado ketchup as, like, a dip for, like, I don't know, like, salted chips or just, like, maybe chicken. It's a legit... Oh, I mean, we always have that with burgers, but, like, it's a legitimate thing. It's a legitimate thing. Okay. The pacing's better here, but... Hmm. Let me see. I don't need to indicate this. Okay. Alright, I'm glad I was able to write that part myself. Okay, we're getting somewhere. This is progress. Oh no, the Monicas are duplicating. It's just Monica. Let me see. I'm trying to basically... I'm trying to emphasize here that Naofumi is getting... Naofumi is getting tired. Tired / bored / frustrated. Dull would be the right word. Growls blurred into it, grew dull, but became dull. Became dull. Growls grew dull, growls became dull. If I was writing a normal character, I might use repeatedly as a more formal word to express again and again, although just to align the writing style to them, but I think I'm happy with this. I'm just gonna backspace it here, connect it over here, I'll just give one more read, and I think this will be good. That might be a bit out of place. Not too happy, but it works, and I think that's all I can ask for at this point. So I guess when I come back, it'll be the conversation between Naofumi and Multi. If we were to put progress into words, then I would have died 139 words of progress, which honestly isn't much. Still though, it's probably not best to use best not to use those standards and to just be, well, content with being able to do what I could on it. That is to say, I am getting pretty tired, so, and it has been 70 minutes. Yeah, I should step back rather than wishing I did, like, more in that time. I know if I put like 100 words to 1 hour, and if like I intend to upload, let's see, if a chapter is like 3,000 or 4,000 words, then let's say 3,000 divided by 100 is 30. 30 hours to write one chapter. Huh. That doesn't sound right. Nope. Regardless. There's no formal outro, but Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Good Easter, Valentine's Day, what other holidays? Happy Halloween, good summer, cold winter. You get the point. Have a good day, or good evening wherever you are.